And hi, how you doing? How's everybody holding out? What do you think? Grow it back immediately? So, when was the last time you had a nice hot homemade meal? Maybe it depends on what you have on hand to cook, and you may be surprised what you can be making out of just random combinations of stuff. And that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna make lunch before your very eyes. So uh, I've got plenty of food stockpiled. I'm a Southern California boomer. It's raining polar bears. I'm a Southern California boomer, and I've been preparing for the big earthquake all my life. So just randomly stockpiling stuff was what I grew up doing. So I was poking around the cabinet to see just what I had in there, and some clams struck my eye, which I like to cook with linguine. It's a classic Italian dish called linguine al volgone, clam linguine. And so I got the clams, I got the linguine. If you don't know what linguine is, basically it's spaghetti. But I'm not going to use either one because actually what I want to do is I want to use my ramen here. I'm down to my last box of ramen, and we're going to use a little Asian fusion here. I'm going to use the ramen because I also had some nice shiitake mushrooms here, sliced shiitake mushrooms, water chestnuts, and bamboo shoots, and we got a nice bulb of garlic left, and some reishi mushrooms as well, and some dried shiitake in there. And I've got to soak this and reconstitute this. So we'll have to cut back in here later. But the ramen here, the way we're going to do it, I've got crispy ramens that I made, and we're going to be making more. But do you know how to make crispy ramen? No, look at that. Oh, it's good. And it's crispy and perfectly done and crunchy. I just did this in a little bit of olive oil, but a little seasoning on this, you just can't stop eating it. This would be gone if I wasn't forcing myself to leave it alone to show you what it looks like. But there it is. Can you hear that? Okay. I'm doing that for demonstration purposes only, but it's gosh awful yummy. And I'll show you how to make it. We're going to be making this clam mushroom sauce to put on top of it. And we're going to have to soak the shiitake mushrooms that are dry to get them going. But in the meantime, we can get started with part of it. So, all right, going into survival mode here. I could be boiling the water on the stove, and actually all the steps here you can do electronically, and a lot of them you can just skip. You can make the ramen prison style, for example, and you can actually make the whole thing prison style because the mushrooms and everything in the can is pre-cooked. You really don't have to cook anything. Even the dried mushrooms, once you reconstitute them, they're good. But I'm gonna show you how to make the ramen prison style. And imagine, so if you don't have a microwave, see, prison style is you don't have anything. You don't even have one of these like it hooks up to my car. or the kind that plugs in the wall, or here I just brought the water up to boiling in the microwave. So maybe you just don't want to leave your bedroom and go to the kitchen. But you can sneak through the bathroom and get hot water out of the faucet. That's what they do in the prison. So here's my hot water. We just set it aside for now. And you see, imagine you're on the road, you're on the run. You don't even have a saucepan. You got one of these. Somehow you got access to water as hot as you can get out of the faucet, or if somehow you got whatever you can get boiling water. Still don't have a saucepan. You know what I'm gonna do? Goes right in the package. I'll take that out. If you see any dead cockroaches in there, you could fish them out as well. And voila! There's slightly under 2 cups. Then you put it in between a couple of cans, and that fills the water all the way up. And then you would, if it wasn't so slippery, it'd stay there. Then traditionally you'd toss your flavoring in there and let it cook. I'm sure glad we skipped rehearsal today. Yeah, you're gonna be a bitch on me, aren't you? So, but this packet here is useful. Let me show you what you do. Snip that off like so. And then this part, put that aside. And this part, you very carefully dump into the trash. Throw the whole thing away. That's mainly salt, monosodium glutamate. It's 1% spice. This part, however, is useful. And we're getting there. Not quite ready. All right, I'm not that good at this. All right, so yeah, all right, and it's not gonna fall over, and it's starting to get soggy. Yeah, I've got a container. I could dump it in there and do it in the container, but I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you the prison style, but yeah, I'll continue. Why not? So you keep pushing this down in there. And yeah, it is. Glad I did that. It is overflowing. And you gather that up, and then you tie the top up like so. And I'm tired of fussing with it. Okay, so just make your ramen more or less normally. If you're going to make it normally, which you usually cook 4 minutes, only cook it for 3. You don't want to overcook it. This way, you're not going to overcook it. It's not going to be boiling away on the stove. But it is hotter than I want to stick my fingers in there to do. So we have chopsticks, and you just want to get it to the point where it's limp. It's limp, but it's still got the kinks in it. Where it's limp. It's limp but still kinky. Limp but still kinky. The way I like them. Oh gosh, I gotta watch my inappropriate comments from time to time. Okay, now this is about right. Now we could. Now, if you do it in the bag, what you do is you I threw away the bag, but if you do it in the bag, I had it worked out. You poke holes in the bag and you drain the water out that way. But I guess we're not going to be that cool. We're just going to have to use our boring old colander. Drain it the old-fashioned way. And while it's in there, I'm going to put a few drops of sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. You know why miso in your ramen at the sushi restaurant tastes so much better than your homemade stuff? It's this. This is the only real difference. Is they. Oh yeah. Whoa. Still have our sense of smell. Oh, let's take our temperature too while we're at it. Okay, this is fine. I need to set everything up to start making the clam sauce, but and I need to soak the mushrooms too. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break and be right back. And we're back. Let's make the sauce. Gotta plug in my equipment. We're still assuming we've got electricity in this scenario to make this particular recipe. But actually, as I said, all this canned stuff is cooked, and you can just throw it together and eat it hobo style. But we're not savages. At least not yet, we're not. We have electricity. If we didn't, we could grill until we run out of wood or briquettes. And we got solar power. All right, so the sauce. We're going to start with we've got mushrooms, we've got garlic, we've got onion, and we're gonna prep them. But everything else we just have to throw in and get the ingredients to blend. I think we're going to grill the mushrooms first. We have the canned shiitake mushrooms, and then the dried shiitake mushrooms we soaked, and then you discard the water, and then you soak it again. I discarded that water too. It had a little color to it. It displeased me. But that's fine. I'll show you that in just a moment. I want to get all the mushroom I can out of here. But this is shiitake mushroom. You're on the go. You can just eat it straight out of the can. Like so. And yeah, That's good. Shiitake mushrooms. It's going to be even better once we grill it. Okay. Now I've got a wok here, and it's on a hot plate, a one unit hot plate. And I happen to have a red onion, a pre-plagued red onion. I'm not growing onion, I'm growing garlic, but no onion. So this is the last of my onion as far as I know. I'm chopping it real coarse, real big, and irregular too. And looks like a nice red onion. How we doing here? Yeah, I've got it on max. Okay, check with the hot oil. You have wooden chopstick. Don't stick your finger in. See if I put oil in there already. It's on high. Wooden chopstick will get little bubbles. You can use your finger. Then if you get seared hanging flesh, then you know it's hot enough. And yeah, that's the mushrooms are already cooked. I just wanted to scorch them a little bit, and I think I did. I didn't want to worry about them too much. Okay, we've got this ginormous pickled garlic from Pike's Pantry. I think it's San Mateo. He's usually got a booth at the Ren fairs, and I think I bought this at the Escondido Ren fair. Yeah, pickled garlic. You know how to tell if this is ready yet? Okay, it was on, but I didn't turn it up to max. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right off. This is just taking way too long. All right. Clove garlic. I'd hit it, but everything was like fly all over. So we'll just do it like this. Take off the little shell on the outside. Cut away the part you don't want to eat. Seeing I'm putting it in a wok, I'll just slice it. If it was going in a stew, I just mash it. But nice little slices would be good in this. Maybe I should hit it. Give me something to do the rest of the day. Clean up the mess. Oh, look at that beautiful garlic. It was also a pre-plague food product. Big enough to slice down the middle. And there we go. Do you hear that? The sound I wanted to hear. That means it's the perfect time to add in the garlic. Give it a little mix with the chan. There we go. chow. Chow, which means food, it also means cook. And this is called a chan, so I'm going to chow with the chan quickly. Chop, chop. Gotta watch what you're doing with these hot plates. So you see, it's just the onion and the garlic, and while I'm here, I'm gonna throw in some black pepper. Some turmeric. Get the soy sauce later. Cayenne. There we go. A little dash of that. Cayenne. And a little turn here. Right down there. The electric hot plates are not very good. Let's just say that right now. In terms of temperature control. It's like they give a burst and then that's enough. And then burst and then enough. So it's not so good. So here's this wonderful ginger turmeric cinnamon sauce. Put in a couple of those. Oh, it smells incredible. Oh, goodness gracious. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could like smell it? Like if you had like a little card with a number on it, you can scratch and smell. Oh, that was the movie Polyester, John Waters. Yeah, okay. It's a boomer movie. Okay, yeah, now it just completely dies on me. And so we turn it back up. Oh man, the onion and the garlic and the turmeric. Let's get some let's see, we're just what would be good at this point? Yeah, I had some leftover chopped olives. We'll use the whole can in that in there. All right. Okay, that's looking good. The dried mushrooms. This is the dried shiitake. I reconstituted it. It's right here. Oh, it looks like earthworms. Oh, really? Oh. Oh. A touch of soy sauce, that'd be a perfect side dish all by itself. Water, bamboo shoots. Yeah, let's throw the whole can in there. Here are the water chestnuts. And, yeah. They can go in other things. Let's chow with the chan. Whoa, I may have to switch over to a bigger wok. These are cooled down enough. Okay, let's get the clams in there. Gotta get all the juice in there, all the zest. All the zest. Woo. Ah. Bongone. They call it in Italian. That's the clams, the bongone. So we've got ramen con valgone. We don't have linguine con valgone. Okay, it's a little liquidy. Don't make me add cornstarch. I will. This is really really, we got some brinksmanship going here. It's almost too big for my little wok. Just gonna transfer the grilled shiitake. Grilled mushrooms, freshly grilled shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, this is part of Oriental cooking. They believe that certain kinds of foods are good for this kind of energy, this chi or that chi, or for your yin or for your yang, and there's like no difference between food and medicine. And reishi mushroom and shiitake mushroom. I wish I had fresh reishi. This is the best I can do. And my fingers are too oily, and I can't find my scissors. So we're just gonna move on. See if I have to use my fork here. It's really getting really full. Look at all that. Look at all that loveliness. You know, I'm going to set it aside, and it might coagulate a little bit. I don't want to add water root or arrowroot starch to thicken it up. It's standard in wok cooking, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to set it aside and move on to crispy noodles. Okay, let me show you how to make these crispy noodles. We made the short cook ramen. Instead of 4 minutes, cook it 3 minutes, or cook it prison style. And then you get your wok going really hot. It's pretty easy to do. Wok is really thin, unlike cast iron. It's really thin, and you heat in a small area as opposed to a broad area. And the reason why is that in China, fuel was really short. You only had a little bit of stuff to burn, so you cooked really fast in a tiny little area. That's why the wok. That's why the chan. That's why it's called chow. That's why chop and yeah. Okay, we're ready. We're ready here. We're just waiting for it to heat up. Take a little bit more. We're not gonna. You want the wok to be hot before you throw anything in it. So thin though it is, you have to wait a little bit. We got the oil. We got extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna put in a little bit more of our secret ingredient here. Toasted sesame seed oil. Boom, boom, boom. And just a wee bit of soy. Yeah, that's why I wanted to boil. So the soy is going to make it boil a little bit. That tells me that it's ready. So here we have our ramen noodles that we short cooked. It's still kinky. It's limp. It's limp but kinky. And you can't see me or what I'm doing. This is good theater, isn't it? Okay. There you go. That's better. And now this just goes on in. Get it all in there. Fluff it up a little. It's one package. And, okay. Now we get out the chan again. Yeah, this would be better to do it on the stove. In fact, oh, it's starting to hiss. Okay, I was gonna turn off the camera and go do this on the stove, but it started doing what it's supposed to do, which is fry. So you kind of rotate the wok around. So you're getting. See, I spread out the noodles to a thin layer, and we're crisping up the noodles, and they're gonna toast a little. They're gonna change a little bit in color. And not to be pretentious, but it's really a lot easier doing this on a gas range than an electric one. For being able to, you're cooking really fast. And it'll burn really easy. Come on, baby. It's starting to get a little color there. It's toasting a little. Tell you what, I'm gonna go over and finish this on the stove. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna do it right. I don't want to throw it out or burn it or anything. So I'll be right back. And we're back. Take a look at this. Crispy noodles from ramen. Ramen no less. Crispy but not crunchy. Not like those noodles you get for your chow mein. They got a little crisp to them, but they're still noodles. And yeah. a little hard to get out one at it. Keep trying to stick together. You gotta give them credit for stick togetherness. But yeah, that ought to be enough here. We'll just pile on the plate. Here's our clam shiitake reishi, water chestnut, bamboo shoots, garlic and onion, with turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. It's making me excited. Yeah, better than just a stupid bowl of ramen. Oh, wow. That smells so good. It just needs a little Just need a little green stuff. A little more fresh green. There you go. Crispy ramen, clam, ersatz clam linguine, Volgone, with garlic, ginger, and turmeric. Yeah, put a splash more soy sauce on it, and oh yeah, I'm supposed to try it out before I go. I was so excited to get eating it. Oh, oh, texture of just the crispy noodles. Um, oh, I was just gonna sample it. I just want to start wedging this down. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I suggest you do likewise. Look through your cabinets and say, hey, I haven't had this, I haven't had that for a while, and I know these go together. Go out there, have some fun, and eat well, be safe. And above all else, bon appetit.